Tactical planning. Yes, Ryusei, the time for your next lesson is upon us. You are keeping well, I trust. Taking the occasional brisk walk, one cannot form sound goods if one fails to maintain a sound body. Now, assuming you have been following Kilia's instructions, you should be ready to face the more dangerous threats found in Western Lanosea. I speak of roselings and wild jackals, and yes, I would have you vanish 3 of each. This is the perfect sample size. The first acts as a preliminary test case. The second to test your hypothesis, the third to perfect the tactics you've devised. Speaking of which, I trust your strategy will consist of more than simply flinging ruin over and over again. You are not the novice you once were, and your skills in field ought to reflect that. If you find yourself wanting for other approaches, consider an assault with ruin in tandem with attacks from your carbuncle. When timed appropriately, you can deal a crippling blow to your opponent. We are here with our new attire. We have new attire, boys. Attire. Where we have to go? Oh yeah, I have to TP to Western, actually. I think the only one we can go is Swift Perch. We haven't gone to Aleport yet, I think. So I do believe we are in the correct spot. Yes, we are. I have to summon our little carbuncle. Blinga bloom. And you gotta deal with those guys. Where is my... Here? No? Alright. There we go. About you, buddy. I'm gonna have you know that I'm not the type of guy that likes swingling around with biffling around. You know what I mean? It's boongala boongly boom, boongala bingly songly bloom, bangly bloom, bangly bloom, shangly blangly bloom. Let's have this guy take one from the carbuncle here. Can use this one, I think, here for now. One more jackal. We can put those here, actually, maybe. I don't know. We'll see in the future. Gotta get one other roseling. Very nice. Are we going back to the guild? Yes, we are. Very good job, Carbuncle. I couldn't have asked for a better partner than you. Except maybe... You know what? You're fine. Welcome back, Ryusei. How did you feel to conquer such ferocious foes? Let us ride that wave of triumph onto the even more demanding and dangerous challenge. Your next training exercise will have you accompany Forseer Clelia on one of her inspections. This experience will afford you the opportunity to witness firsthand the practical application of Arcanima. Pray do not tarry, Ryusei. Kilihia awaits you on the floor below with further details. Oh, this floor actually? Of course, she couldn't be waiting for me here. Like, she couldn't say, I'll call Kihila for you. You have to walk down there, talk to her, and then you're gonna have to walk up again and go to a new place. Of course. And I bet she's here for no reason at all, too. No timely appearance, as I expected. Shall we proceed to the job at hand? I have been tasked with examining the wares of a goblin peddler caravan run by Boilerstock's family. Our agents suspect these beastmen merchants of dealing in forbidden goods. As such, I have calculated that announcing an inspection has 60% chance of inviting physical violence. I have prepared a strategy to respond to this possible swift hostilities, but there is an important precondition you should be made aware of before we can discuss the finer points of my plan. Though I am considered gifted in the formation of tactics, I lack the reflexes and coordination necessary to employ many of those self-same strategy on the field of battle. Pray keep this factor in mind and adjust your perceptions accordingly. Now, should the goblins offer battle, you are to execute combat pattern 1345, otherwise known as Stratagem Focus Fire. You and your carbuncle will concentrate your attacks on a single foe, and one by one, the enemy will wither under the combining onslaught. Probability of victory, 95%. Reports place the peddlers in the vicinity of the cookpot, in the middle of Nausea. I will depart immediately to assess the situation. Seek me out once you arrive. Yeah. She's not down here for a single reason at all. She's just down here. Middle. Yeah, that's kind of far. Yeah. And we shall go, we shall go. Where's my carbuncle? Are you there, buddy? We shall go, carbuncle. We walk. Are we walking? You know the name. How you would say the name of the rock in Chinese? The wok. Yes. Yes. That's how you would say it. Yes. That was my joke. I am Foreseer Kelia of Melvin's Gate. You are to seize all transactions and surrender your goods for inspection. Nasty, sneaky peekers, gobby speed up let their nose eyes on stabby iron. A predictable aggressive response. Farewell, we'll say, remember that we discussed. What we discussed. Cha 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 cha. There we go. And there's this kid too. You should get this one. Down, bam. And I go this one. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. 1, 2. She has a yellow one though. 1, 2, 1, 2. I shoot. 1, 2. Boom. We go here and 1, 2, do. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh. Where is Kilimia? Where the girl went? Kilihia. Nicely done. Adaptation, improvisation. I might have been observing our beloved guildmaster himself in action. This was a perfect example of how the strategy for a given task should be tailored to the abilities of the accessor. In other words, before you begin formulating your tactics, it's necessary to fully understand your own strengths and weaknesses. On that note, there is another question I would ask you. When it comes to improving the probable success of your strategy, do you consider it more effective to concentrate on playing your strengths or shoring up your weaknesses? Enhance my strengths. Again you respond as the guildmaster once did. I must revise the probability of your potential to attain greatness is to 97%. You are one to keep an eye on, that much is certain. But to return to the subject of battle plans, your calculations must include an accurate assessment of your ally available techniques and their relative effectiveness. This requires you to be critically aware of your own limits, the limits of your allies, and the characteristics of your enemies. I believe that covers everything for today. Please return to the guild and make your report to Mr. Stubble. Until next we meet. I shall abide here until the Yellow Jackets arrive to take the peddlers into custody. My strategy will keep me company. Bro, my strategies will keep me company is such a loner's phrase. I just have to say that. Back from the field, you say? Kelia contacted me on the summer events. It seems you were treated to a lecture on Know Thyself. That particular lesson is ordinarily taught only to intermediate practitioners. Without a sufficient store of combat experience from which to draw, it is difficult to fully appreciate the profundity of such seemingly simple truth. Nevertheless, I feel confident that you will soon be ready for a more ambitious assignment. Keep to your studies and maintain a razor edge in your mind. Give me the G! Give me the G! I want the G! The G is the gold. I think that's all it means. I hope it's not some slur. Give me the G.